Hey guys, Christian here. Today we're going to be setting up our environment for Python 3 development. And what we have here is an Ubuntu 21.04 system. So if you're using Mac OS or Windows, your setup will be different, but we'll leave links below that we'll cover in the video that should help you. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we have Python installed. We can do that by opening the terminal and simply typing Python 3. Great. So this has dropped us into a Python environment. So we didn't get an error, which means we have Python installed. If you don't have Python installed, check the links below for the Python 3 download page. Now that we've verified that we have it installed, we're ready to install a text editor or integrated development environment or an IDE. A text editor or IDE is going to be the tool, the thing you use to write, run, and debug code. Now there are many different text editors and IDEs out there, and you're gonna like some more than others. But there are 4 that I generally recommend. Those are Vim or NeoVim, PyCharm, VS Code, or Sublime Text. Keep in mind there isn't one right text editor, but it really comes down to your preference and what you want out of the editor that you're using. The 4 that I mentioned are cross-platform, which means you can work with them on Windows, Mac, or Linux. And they are some of the most widely supported and used tools in the industry. For this tutorial specifically, we'll be installing PyCharm, as it's the one I'm most familiar with and use it daily. The easiest way to install PyCharm on an Ubuntu system is by opening the Ubuntu Software Center and simply searching for PyCharm and clicking and installing which version you prefer or have a license for. For our purposes, we'll be installing the Community Edition for now, and we'll install. And just type in your password. And it should install. Great. Now that we have it installed, let's launch it and make our first project, as well as boilerplate code to make sure everything is configured properly. So here we can search for PyCharm and launch it accordingly. And let's go ahead and create a new project. Now this is going to give us a location of PyCharm projects, Python project. That's fine. The new environment is a Python environment with the path inside the project folder we'll be creating. And this main.py is going to create some Python code for us that will allow us to quickly see if everything's configured properly. So let's go ahead and create it. And let's don't show tips at startup. If you are new to PyCharm and you would like them, leave them on. It looks like we can have pair programming here. And in order to see that everything is configured properly and we can start our development, we can hit this little green triangle button to run the script. So let's go ahead and run it. And it looks like we get some output here that says, "Hi, PyCharm." So everything is set up and we're ready to get coding. See you on the next one.